What it do, YouTube? This Rod Day Reacts. Feel me? You watching 10 space missions that ended in unexplainable disappearances. You know what that mean? That mean he disappeared. He finito. He got out. He's somewhere gone. Without you are listen. Let's get to it. We ain't doing too much talking. You know how I do.
From the tragic death of Vladimir Komarov to reports of cosmonauts dying alone in space, their fates kept secret by the Soviet government, these are space missions that ended in unexplainable disappearances. Vladimir Komarov was the first human to die in space. In 1967,
y'all ain't hear what he said, bro. The first human to die in space. Bro. Vladimir. Do your homework on Vlad.
Komarov piloted Soyuz 1, a Soviet spacecraft that was basically a death trap from the start. Engineers knew that there were major issues, but they launched it anyway. The spacecraft malfunctioned in orbit, the parachutes failed on re-entry, and Komarov slammed into the Earth at full speed. The Soviets claim they recovered his remains, but some sources say that he was completely vaporized on impact, leaving nothing but a charred pile of metal. There are reports of intercepted radio transmissions where Komarov was cursing out Soviet officials, fully aware that he was doomed. His voice was picked up by US intelligence. If true, he spent his last moments screaming at the people who sent him to his death.
His last moments screaming. Bro, that sounds so fucking gruesome, so motherfucking murderous, so trend. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. First of all, I ain't gonna go there with that little concept, because I don't even know how to feel about space, bro. Feel me? I got a lot of shit, you feel me? Nigga died? Bro, that sound like an inside job, bro. Somebody malfunctioned his plane. Bro, come on, bro.
I've heard recordings of this, and it is pretty eerie. Then there's the open casket funeral. Official photos show what looks like a lump of charred remains, barely.
This can't be real. Why? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, why is it an open? How is this an open casket? Niggas get shot in their face in his closed casket. Niggas get shot in their stomach in his closed casket. Nigga get burnt. Bro, this shit look like a fucking pterodactyl. Nah, fuck that. This shit look like it just came off a meteorite, an alien that's being born. That shit not even real. Nigga, that shit look like some... Man, fuck that shit, bro. That shit looks so... What the fuck? Bro, that shit look like... What the... An open casket.
Human at all, but if he was completely incinerated, what exactly did they put in that coffin? Some suspect the Soviets staged the whole thing to save face. They need.
Didn't I say somebody put something in this rocket? Listen, bro, I know what I be talking about, bro. This should be an inside job, bro. Listen, how the fuck? And then it was an open casket. That was like an aha moment, bro. That was on some King Von shit, nigga. I just tore this shit out. Now your mama going to see you like this on some, yeah, nigga. He paid for the funeral, so he got, you feel, on some.
Needed a body, or at least the idea of one, to keep the illusion of control.
I know what I be talking about. But before we get too far in this video, I'm about to roll a blunt. I'm about to do some cold ass editing y'all ain't never seen before. You see this? Just like that. I'm trying to tell niggas, you feel me? Y'all be too good, bro. Like, niggas get on camera and start flexing and doing too much. Bro, I got a lot of weed, bro. And I roll joints. My mama, this little ass, you feel me? Nigga, real niggas know why there's a paper on this bitch. No, my mama. Gotta keep a paper on there. Guys, hey, sometimes it be a holy. Motherfuckers ain't got time to play the flute. I just wanna, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but, y'all ain't even peep. Bro look like Mike Corleone, bro. Scarface, nigga. Tony Montana. Y'all wanna know his real name? Al Pacino, bro. That's Al Pacino, bro. You ain't telling this, bro. Alright, bro. He did, okay. Listen. He had the open funeral with the open casket. Bro, he looked like Mike Corleone, bro. How, bro? I know that don't add up and make sense, but like, y'all ain't telling me he don't look like him, bro. No disrespect, bro. But he probably did some bad shit. He probably needed to be.
Remains, though, is still a bit of a mystery to this day. The Soviet Union was obsessed with winning the space race, but they weren't exactly known for transparency. Some believe Yuri Gagarin wasn't the first person in space.
Turn your
my
passion
crackhead, not
into your
crackhead.
profession.
Okay.
Shopify makes it easy to
Y'all
sell.
be too
Space,
good,
just
bro. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all get? You got a big lighter too? You got a 3.5 in the wood, bro? Go ahead and do your thing, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I be with the hoes and steel rolls. I be with the guys. I don't give a fuck, bitch. For what? We gonna get high. Quality over quantity, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I can get high off this little shit. This is a 3.5, nigga. One puncher. Nigga.
First one that they admitted
Puncher.
to. According to some conspiracy theorists, the
Talking about my
USSR
weed, nigga.
sent up several cosmonauts before him, and
Talking
when
about my
things
weed.
went wrong, they
My
simply
blunt.
erased them
know y'all in
from
that
history.
bitch
The most
looking at me
compelling
crazy.
evidence comes from two Italian men, the Giudica Cordiglia brothers. These amateur radio operators claimed they'd intercepted all these Soviet transmissions from these doomed missions. One recording supposedly captures a woman's voice saying, I'm hot, I'm burning," as she dies on re-entry. Another has a man gasping for breath, struggling to describe his surroundings before going silent. And if these recordings are real, it would mean the Soviets launched people into space, watched them die, and then covered it up. The Soviets denied everything, of course, but there are photos of Soviet spacesuits that don't match any known missions. Official documents reference cosmonauts who never had public flights. Even Garrigan himself hinted that he wasn't the first, but he quickly stopped talking about it. Could he have known something he wasn't supposed to share? In 1989, the
That's how I usually be. I ain't hearing nothing dog said. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me take this glove off, nigga. I'm Mike Jack today. One hand. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga. When you know forbidden information, bro, you don't speak, nigga. Shut your fucking mouth. That's why niggas get killed, bro.
Soviet Union launched Phobos 2, a probe designed to study Mars and its moon, Phobos. Everything was going fine until the very last moment. Just before it was supposed to drop landers onto the Martian moon, it sent back one final transmission. The last image it captured, a massive, inexplicable shadow on the surface of the moon, and then silence. Phobos 2 was gone. NASA and the Soviets figured it was a malfunction, but the probe had functioned perfectly for months. It made it all the way to Mars, survived the harsh conditions, and then, right as it was about to complete its mission, it just stops working. The timing seemed a little suspicious, and that shadow, some say it looked like a massive...
Before you keep talking, I'm telling you, bro, these be inside jobs, bro. You can hear it, bro. Something... You heard what he just said. You heard what he just said. You heard what he just said. When shit be unexplainable, bro, inside job, bro, or you could just read between the lines. It don't take a, bro, it's not no rocket science, bro. Literally, bro. Like, this shit is unexplained. This shit is inside job.
Cylindrical object hovering above the Martian surface. A natural formation, a camera glitch, or something else entirely. The Soviets never gave a satisfying answer, and Phobos 2 was never heard from again. Some speculate that it got too close to something that it shouldn't have, and whatever was out there didn't want it broadcasting. Apollo 11 is famous for...
I had to zone out of hearing for a minute. Y'all heard what he said? Something, this sound fake. No, it's not fake. Aliens, I believe in aliens, bro. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna be a real 100 real G right here. I believe in aliens. Can't even talk right, nigga. Skinny blunts for the win. Fuck, nigga. Nigga. Play the video.
For landing the first humans on the moon, but there's a lesser known part of the story that's
aliens sent them back. Like, I'm telling you.
According to some sources, during their time on the moon, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin had a private conversation with Mission Control. A conversation that wasn't meant to be heard by the public. The claim is that NASA had a 2-minute radio blackout during which Armstrong described seeing something strange. Massive structures and a strange other spacecraft watching them. Some versions of the story say these objects were lined up along the crater's edge, like they were observing the Apollo landing. Former NASA employees have hinted that classified footage does exist, footage that was never released to the public. Was Armstrong rattled by what he saw? He nenever spoke openly about it, but Aldrin later admitted to seeing a strange light following them in space. NASA dismissed it as a piece of debris, but Aldrin seemed less convinced. And then there's the issue of this lost footage. NASA infamously lost the original Apollo 11 videotapes, including the raw transmission from the moon. How does
you in space right now,
happen?
bro?
Well, some believe
what the fuck is space? You in space
that the
right now,
footage
bro. You in
contained
your own
something
space.
that wasn't meant to be seen. Did Armstrong and Aldrin see something extraterrestrial? If they did, well, probably.
Niggas be thinking I'm a conspiracy theorist. Listen, I'm a student of the game. I'm learning still. Understand what I mean?
Never know the truth. Vladimir Ilyushin, born in 1927, was no stranger to danger. Growing up in an aviation family, it was almost expected that he'd become a test pilot. Well, in April of 1961, just days before Yuri Gagarin's historic flight, the Soviet Union announced that Ilyushin had been in a bad car accident. But here's where things start to get a little strange. Rumors began spreading that Ilyushin hadn't been in a car accident at all, but instead, he'd been involved in a botched space mission. Some outlets, including the Daily Worker, reported that he'd tried to make an orbital flight and that something had gone wrong. Then a French broadcaster claimed Ilyushin launched in March and slipped into a coma during the flight. But here's the thing, NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command,
he slipped into a coma. Two things can happen. One, he got scared, like he got sky fright. You know how you get stage fright? You know what I'm saying? He got sky fright. You know what I'm saying? He went up there, he's like, oh my God, he passed out. He passed out. He wasn't in no fucking coma. How the fuck you in a coma, bro? That's crazy. Two, somebody slipped something into him being in the coma, bro. Check your homework on Diddy, bro. That's how you do. Put up like, nah, look, nigga, you gotta do your motherfucking. It's motherfucking tools out there. You could just comatose, bro. Listen, bro.
Didn't pick up any signals of a launch. But then things got even weirder. American news started spreading stories about how maybe Yuri Gagarin's famous flight was a cover-up.
That man
Gagarin
right there
was just standing in for a...
The devil's in the details, bro. He be right in your face, and you don't even be knowing it, bro.
Ilyushin, who is too ill to go public.
That nigga ugly as hell, like a fucking bullworm. That nigga like a motherfucking bulldog. Nigga, he like a bull everything, some bullshit. On my mama, that nigga's ugly as fuck, bro. The fuck is this, nigga?
The theory has led to a whole conspiracy, even making its way into films like The Cosmonaut Cover-Up from 1999.
That's a movie? Cosmonaut Cover-Up. I like shit like this. I'm a weird nigga. I like sci-fi movies, bro. Fuck is you extraterrestrial shit, King Kong shit, when you just, I like shit like that.
Where Ilyushin's mission supposedly ended with a crash landing in China after a guidance failure. But did he really take that fateful flight, or did he actually just die in a car crash? No one knows for sure. Mars Observer was supposed to be NASA's big comeback in planetary exploration. Launched in 1992, it was designed to study Mars' atmosphere, climate, and surface in detail. But
oh, we ain't got no real pictures. That's another topic, bro. We ain't got no real pictures, bro. This shit, bro, is a video game. This is Star Wars 2025 on the Wii right now, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, this shit look good as hell, but this shit is so fake. Like, bro, I need this. Like, y'all ever play Kratos? Yeah, they're like, this is that.
But just as it was about to enter,
I said, nigga, I don't know what I'm talking about. Shut up, bro.
Orbit in 1993, all contact was lost. 1 second it was fine, and the next it was gone. The official theory is that a fuel system leak caused the spacecraft's propulsion system to rupture, effectively ending.
Entrepreneurs are a different breed of people.
What makes us different?
The mission before it could begin, but because they never recovered it, that's just a guess. Some think a software error, others think an undetected design flaw doomed the probe from the start. There are even conspiracy theories about how it was deliberately taken out. By who or what, no one knows. One odd detail is that Mars Observer had military-grade imaging equipment on board. NASA said it was just repurposed from spy satellites, but some believe it was meant to take high-resolution images of something specific. Whether that had anything to do with its disappearance, Who knows? Soyuz 2 was supposedly an uncrewed mission.
what
It was the
the fuck.
target for the manned Soyuz 3 mission to dock with, just a routine part of Soviet spaceflight plans in October of 1968. At least that's the official story. And in 1993, an American journalist named Mike Arena claimed that there was more to it. According to him, there actually was a cosmonaut aboard Soyuz 2, a man named Ivan Ashtishnikov, along with his dog Kloka. And according to his story, they never came back. Arena claimed that during the mission, a meteorite struck the craft, wiping out a
Bro, y'all ever watch the movies, bro? I'm telling y'all, bro. Let me put this little shit out. Y'all ever watch the movies, them sci-fi movies I was just talking about, bro? I'm telling you, bro, how they be they be going to space and they be disappearing because they be encountering aliens and shit and unknown creatures. And even when they be going underwater, feel me, unknown creatures, they just, I'm telling you, listen, this will go on, bro. They sit up here and go out in space and get ate up. If they don't get ate up, they roaming. They gotta have if they gotta have unlimited amount of oxygen, bro. They is not run. Bro, I'm sorry to say, bro. They getting ate up, bro. They getting consumed, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You see that? That's an umbilical cord, nigga. This is symbolism right here, nigga. As a baby, you see what this is? This is connected to the motherfucking womb. The womb of what? It ain't the mother. It ain't the human. It ain't the human woman, nigga. This is an alienoid brain, bro. Taking your consciousness, bro. I'm a smart nigga at the end of the day. Feel me? But look, that's crazy, bro. They get ate up out here.
Ashtishnikov and Kloka.
And they live among you and still eat your dumb ass up.
The Soviets, in the middle of an intense space race with the US, supposedly
pick my
covered the
little
whole
shit back
thing
up.
up. They erased all records of him, removed his name from Soviet archives, and made it seem like he just never existed. While it turns out this story isn't true, the whole thing turned out to be an elaborate hoax created by Spanish artist Johann Fontcuberta. He fabricated mission patches, he digitally altered photos, and even created fake Soviet documents as part of this art exhibit. It was so convincing, though, that it tricked not just regular people, but even some media outlets. In 1998, a magazine in Mexico published a full issue on Ashtishnikov, completely unaware that they were spreading a fictional story. Some people even still believe this, even after the artist admitted it was all fake. The Soviet Zond program was a series of robotic spacecraft meant to explore the Moon and Mars. Zond 2, launched in 1964, was supposed to be one of the USSR's first successful Mars missions. It made it through interplanetary space just fine, even successfully testing out its ion thrusters, which were cutting-edge technology for the time, but
Ion thrusters. I might have to invest into being a geek, or like, not even just me, because I don't have time. Like, invest into me. I need a friend that's like into this type of shit. Like, y'all ever watch Flash? Y'all remember Cisco? I need one of them on my team, I ain't gonna lie. What is an Izon? What do you say? What is that? I need more information.
then halfway to Mars, it went dark. The Soviets lost contact and had no way of figuring out what happened. No distress signals, no malfunctions detected before it went silent, just complete radio silence. It's assumed that some kind of electrical failure cut off communications. There's no proof of that. Zond 2 kept drifting toward Mars, but since it couldn't be controlled, it missed its target and vanished into deep space. Had it worked, it would have been a huge win for the Soviets. Instead, it became one of many failed attempts to reach Mars. Zond 2's twin spacecraft, Zond 3, was launched later and worked just fine. Whatever happened to Zond 2 was specific to that one probe, and since no one ever recovered it, the exact cause is still unknown, and that's not the only lost Soviet probe sent out to Mars.
This motherfucker look like a USB chip in the dirt. I'm not tripping.
The Soviet Union had a notoriously bad track record when it came to Mars missions. Throughout the 60s, 70s, and 80s, they launched over a dozen spacecraft to the Red Planet, and almost all of them failed. Some exploded on launch, others malfunctioned en route, and a few made it to Mars only to mysteriously stop working right before they could complete their missions. One of the strangest cases was Mars 3 in 1971. It was the first spacecraft to make a soft landing on Mars and even managed to transmit a single blurry image, but after just 14.5 seconds seconds, it cut out, and no one really knows why. The lander was designed to survive Martian conditions, and there was no obvious reason that it should have failed so quickly. The Soviets never heard from it again. In December of 1959, a huge leak hit the news when a high-ranking Czechoslovakian communist revealed information about some top-secret Soviet space missions. According to him, a cosmonaut named Alexei Lavotsky was launched aboard a modified R-5A rocket, and that several other cosmonauts died during these covert flights. The story was picked up by the Italian news agency Continentale, but after that, nothing. The story just went dead. So the question is, was this just some wild rumor, or were the Soviets really hiding a darker side?
The Soviet Union, bro. I remember this back in school days, bro. Not vividly, but I remember, bro. Ain't that got something to do with Hitler? I know it do. Soviet? Come on, bro. I'm not retarded, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Something like that. Listen, they known to kill people. They do this, bro. They the real mobsters. I'm telling you, bro. That's what this do, bro. Feel me? I hope I'm saying this right, bro, because I remember this shit, bro. Bro, listen.
To their space program.
Nigga, the Soviet Union was on that, nigga. Them the Russians, nigga. Like, I'm not tripping, bro. No, the Soviet... Listen, do your homework, bro, because I'm going to do mine for sure.
With all that said, I've been your host, James, and I'll catch you, yes, you specifically.
Yeah, his name James, my name Rade. You know what I'm saying? Listen, reacts on my mama. How I feel about this is all motherfucking... I was about to say dummy missions. These dummy missions, bro. They getting set up to get fed. They getting set up to die. First of all, like I said, bro, if you watch, they put the truth in movies. You watch the movies, they gonna sit up here and tell you that when you go out, they gonna go out to space. It's gonna be a crew of them. It's gonna be like 5 white people, 2 white girls, and a black guy. He gonna get dead first. He fucking around and won't even see the first thing. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. The black guys, why? Feel me? He ain't even gonna make it, bro. He gonna be the first one to be like, adios. Everybody else gone. Unexplainable. That's what it is, bro. Or the Soviet Union, them niggas over there putting sugar in their tank, so when they fly out, they dismembering the shit. And now when your body comes back, nigga, I'm telling you, bro, it get wicked out here in these trenches, boy.